Christ is risen. Hallelujah. Sisters and brothers of Lutheran Church of Hope, welcome to this edition of the E-Anchor, coming to you on the Ascension Day. 40 days after Easter, Jesus led his disciples, as the book of Acts tells us, up onto a hilltop. And there he tells the disciples that you will be my witnesses in all of Jerusalem, in all of Judea, to Samaria, and to all the ends of the earth. A day of mission, a day of sending. And sisters and brothers, as we gather of Lutheran Church of Hope in this time and this place, what better words it is for us as we continue to anchor deep in the midst of our offering our estimates of giving. Your ministry leaders are in the final preparations of putting together the plan of how we will be those witnesses to Broomfield, to Colorado, to the United States, to all the ends of the earth. And we all come together, many voices, one song. All of our voices are important to complete that song that is Lutheran Church of Hope's ministry to this world. And so, brothers and sisters, if you have not had the opportunity to submit your 2016-17 estimate of giving, we invite you to do so. There's a link later on in this e-anchor. Many of you already have, and thanks be to God for your generosity. Your generosity enables this place we call Hope to share and transform faith, hopes, and lives. Watching the kids gather last night for our last Connecting Hope. We have a carnival next week, but your generosity impacts their lives as they have a place on Wednesday night to gather, to run through the hallways, to throw balls, and to learn and sing about Jesus. Thanks be to God for that. This coming Sunday is Mother's Day. We have our chancel choir singing as well as our tone chimes. And we give thanks to God for the leadership of Kim Hohensee, our Minister of Music Tone Chimes Director, who has faithfully led and begun this Tone Chimes ministry. We are transitioning in that role, and we give thanks to Kim for her faithful service as she has faithfully started this ministry in our midst. Thanks be to God, to you, Kim, for your leadership and continued musical leadership with us in this community. Our gospel lesson this week comes from John chapter 17, the farewell discourse. Jesus has the great prayer for the church. Jesus is praying for you and me, and sisters and brothers in Christ. That means allows us and invites us to anchor deep, knowing that God is praying for us, that Jesus prays for you and for me, as we seek to continue to be those witnesses in Jerusalem, in Judea, to Samaria, and to all the ends of the earth. That's right, brothers and sisters. Jesus sends you and I out. He sends you and I out fed and forgiven to be God's witnesses. Thanks be to God for you, brothers and sisters. Check out all the ministry happenings in this edition of the E-Anchor.